Hi, everyone. Welcome back for another episode of More to the Story. I am Farron Moore.
I'm to hear more. What's poppin'?
What's poppin'? Uh, so I got, I'm still like kind of learning how to use
The Instagram.
the Instagram, and I found this message. Luckily, it's not that old. It's only from a week or so ago, but and this person gave me full permission to share it, but it's just like a very long, disturbing kerfluffle between this young lady and this guy that she had been seeing for like roughly a month.
Mm-hmm.
It's long, but it's very interesting, and I kind of want to talk about it. Like I was engulfed last night when I
Okay.
found it and read through everything. Okay,
All right,
so y'all with me for the ride? Babe, you with me for the ride?
let's do it.
Okay.
I'm strapped in, shall
So a little backstory. So I briefly dated this guy a month, maybe, from first to last conversation. Earlier this First to last conversation, briefly a month earlier this year. He was cool till he wasn't, and when I ended things with him, he didn't take it well. And he's been trying and failing to win me back, I guess. He's blocked now on everything and restricted on Instagram, so he can still send me messages, but he doesn't show up on my timeline at all. And his messages are removed to the request part of my DMs. So, conversation starts off with he sent her some video of I don't have that part, but just a video of some people having sex or something.
Mm-hmm.
And he says, I'm gonna need you doing this tonight, LOL, on me, LOL. And she was like, LOL, wow. And he said, can we make that happen? Netflix, liquor, and chill tonight. And so she was telling me, what that post was because it was hidden and she just wanted me to have like the context. So says he goes on further. He says, can we make that happen? Blah, blah, blah. And she says, he said, I leave in the morning. I go over around 7 or 8. And she says, I have plans tonight. And so he was like, sad face and a little green check. He's like, what you doing though tonight? Chilling with someone and doing my hair was her response. Oh no, what I did. Okay. What was I? Okay. Oh, well, I know it might not matter with you, but I haven't had sex with anyone and I kind of just want to have you as my sex partner and I hope you want the same. I had to say, I only want you. I want to be yours. And so she says, so you just want to have sex like fuck buddies? Is that what I'm hearing? And so he's like, no, I like you, like you. I miss your voice, the way you mellow me out and humble me. I love having sex with you, and I don't want to share you with no other person. Whenever we had our little difference, I didn't realize, like, damn, I truly like this woman. I miss her. And so she says, I love her, by the way, but y'all will see why as I keep reading. I have a favorite. She responds, I have a favorite quote by James Baldwin. It goes, I can't believe what you say because I see what you do.
Ooh.
Right? I was like,
Come on, James Baldwin. I
okay.
always say, listen with your eyes, people.
You've literally done nothing I asked of you, but you ask for pussy. I'm not trying to be funny or mean, but why would I commit to someone who isn't interested in making me happy so long as he's happy? Would you do that? It's like, let these hoes know. Um, so his response is, this is the purpose of me telling you that I want to make you happy, Mina. I want to do this shit the right way. I'm not going to play with your heart. Okay, then do it the right way because your words don't mean much to me right now. So he says, okay, when can I see you? And so she sends the that emoji.
Ow!
And she says, this is weird to me because you say you want me, but you don't prioritize me. You don't do sweet things for me. We only ever go to each other's houses, which normally I wouldn't mind, but most of the time, if there was which normally I wouldn't mind most of the time if there was variety. I can't read y'all. I've literally spelled it out for you via text and you've literally done nothing, like barely bare minimum. You don't even talk to me every day, but now you're talking about commitments and asking for pussy. 2 + 2 got to equal 4. I'm not here to serve you or make you feel good while getting nothing back in return. I'm good on that. I was like, yes. Okay. But anyway, so he goes on to say, I'm not thinking about no pussy. I'm really trying to see you. And I don't know what this is. Not you kid your cheek. I know I can tap on it, but then it just takes longer. Right. But I don't know what he was trying to say. You kid your cheek. I don't know what that means. Do you? Is that some slang somewhere?
You messed up somewhere.
Okay. I'm not thinking about pussy. I'm thinking about happiness and making you happy. And she responds, I don't know. You seem really nice and I wanted this to work, but it's your actions that show your intentions, not words. Intentions, y'all. Mm-hmm. This is the third time. It's the third time we talked about it. First 3 weeks of the year. And you can't possibly believe you've done enough to make me happy. It's like you just expected me to be there and take care of you without putting in any work. And I'm over it. Like if someone were to ask, how do you make her feel special? What do you even say? And all he could say, I'm sorry, let me not editorialize. Please give me a chance, babe, please. So that's your admission that you haven't done anything because you're okay. Anyway, so I said, don't let me editorialize. Then I started doing it. Anyway, I'm not saying you're lying. You probably really do feel the things you say, but come on, man. Even today, you talking to me about sex before you even ask how my day or week was. That doesn't read, I care about you. So that's all I want because I'm not lying, is what he says. So like I want someone I enjoy being around more than I like being alone. And right now I'd rather be alone. Like I love, like just heard those boundaries, back to the boundaries. So anyway, damn it, don't do that. I just want to show you I care, hug you and look you in your face, say a corny joke, kiss the top of your forehead, then your lips. Tell you I got you and I won't hurt you. I'm pretty sure I'm fully checked out at this point. Sorry, but I gave you a chance to step up and you didn't. So he replies, wow. So it's like that. Pretty cold, but okay. I said what was on my heart. And I don't know what else to do or say. How can somebody prove something you don't want to see them? And I see it's easy for you to shut me out. He says it hurts, but I can't force anyone to like me. So he goes on to say, I'm sorry, and I hope you realize maybe this guy does like me and wants to be better instead of you having me for 2 weeks, then say, fuck me. Like I said, it was long, y'all. Sorry, but it's interesting. So she replies, dude, a relationship is more than words. And there was so much you could have done to show effort because all I fucking wanted was effort. You could ask me how my day was going or give me a call. You could have planned a date. Since I've been asking to go on one, you could have sent me a sweet meme or a random I'm thinking of you text. Ask me if I needed something. I mean, come on. I literally told you what my love languages were and exactly what I needed from you. You didn't have to even guess. I was always willing to do and make accommodations for you. You think I dress like that normally? All I wanted was to feel appreciated in a way I could feel it, which is not you just saying it. So please save me. The I tried bit because no, you didn't. So now he says, you're right. All I know, we could been magical beyond sex, and I won't give up too easy. Well, he says east, but he means easy. I'm on my way to get a cut. I'm going to get my baby back. After a month, sorry, I am not your baby. I just want to throw that out there. but to each his own. Look at me. I can't stay focused. I have so many thoughts. Anyway, do you have thoughts? I have thoughts. But anyway, so he sends her, this is like a while later, he sends her a message asking like if she's up, and she doesn't respond. Then he sends her like a reel of, I don't know, a sprout, and it looks like it has a happy face, and it's like she doesn't respond. And so he says, so you don't see none of my texts and my IG messages? I fucking miss you. Shaking my head. I tried to act as if I don't care, but bruh, I do. And so she responded to his messages, but on a different platform.
Mm-hmm.
And he was like, why you do that? LOL. And he tried to video call her and she didn't answer and everything. And so he sends her a video of Kevin Gates, like on some why you do that type shit. And then he sends her, I guess he's still talking to her. He sends her a picture of like, I freaking miss the actress. And she was like, I don't care. And well, why you messaged me like a week ago, then stop. I called you a loser and you told me you missed me. Okay. Why the fuck would you call me a loser? And what else did he say?
Who called who a loser?
She called him a loser. On the other platform, he was trying to reach her on one, and she responded on another one and was like, and called him a loser on that one.
Okay.
So he said, why would you call me a loser? And he was like, I'm a really good soulful guy. And then he like threatened to like poke her in the eye if she kept talking junk, but the message is worded all weird. I will poke you in you pretty big eye, keep talking junk. I don't know, but it's just like all the, it seems like, okay, that was the gist of it. Babe, what are your thoughts? What are your thoughts?
How do you lead with a sex video without saying at least good morning? How's your day going?
Hello.
Something. That's number one. That's first thought right there. And then you lead with a sex video, then you say it's not just about sex. That's what you opened the conversation with. Yeah. That's what you opened the conversation
Not
with.
Just the video, but also after the video, you want me to do this to you.
Mm-hmm. Tonight. Can we make that happen?
Right.
Those were your words.
But now you care. And
then the effort that he could have put in is more than just sending messages. Mm-hmm. If y'all been over each other's houses before, you could have sent flowers. Mm-hmm. You could have sent a message like, hey, don't make plans for dinner tonight. I'm going to send you some food over. Mm-hmm. I understand you don't want to see me right now, but please take this as a peace offering and a recognition of me making more of an attempt. Yeah. There's so many ways you could have went about this other than just sending a meme of a fucking sprout. This is like, bro, like,
are you trying? Like, let's really think about it.
Some guys they lack so much imagination when it comes to interacting with the opposite sex. It's like you got to be led with more than just your dick. Yeah. And minimum effort is recognized when it's coming from a genuine place. Mm-hmm. Like flowers take nothing. You have more than enough options when it comes to flowers being delivered. You have more than enough option when it comes to having food sent to our house. Yeah. Hell, you could have said, hey, I'm going to cash app you such and such so you can go get what you want for dinner tonight. Mm-hmm. You didn't even have to order her food. You could just send her something like, it's those type of things that really show the effort that you care about someone. Mm-hmm. You know women like to eat. Even when they mad, that's
it's one of our favorite things.
Yeah, there's so many other different ways that you could have went about this. Yes, and it's just like you lack the imagination, you lack the effort. Why would she give you another chance? You haven't really done anything from what she said since when she said you weren't doing anything.
Exactly.
So like,
Exactly. No. Marie Millian was like, she said she already told him what she needs. Just go back to what she said and find a way to do it. Like, it wasn't even just a conversation. It's in text. Like, you could, she's pointed out, I told you via text specifically what I needed. So you could have gone back and just been like, okay, she wants to go on a date, plan dates, you know, like it could have been so simple.
Yeah.
This approach isn't what does Cat James say? I'm sad that this direct approach isn't the norm. Men don't put the effort in because they don't have to in these streets. The bare minimum is accepted by so many women that this is so refreshing. It is refreshing to see like how direct she was, how firm she was in her boundaries. See, and this goes back to last week's episode, Frizz, with the saying no. It is okay. She's like, look, I gave you like a month of my time and you didn't use it responsibly. And so you will get no more. Like, that's it. And she even like, you know, she took the time to explain her reason and why, but she didn't even need to. But maybe he'll be smarter going forward. Like, you know, actively listening to when a woman's being that direct about their needs. Like, you know, she wasn't even trying to make you guess.
He won't.
Yeah.
Because most niggas, you have to spell it out for them to actually get the hint.
Did she not?
No, like she was like, you didn't make any effort to make me feel special. She would have to say, you haven't bought me food, you haven't sent flour, anything.
But like she did. She was like, you could have planned a date. You could have sent a text, a meme, you know, something else, a good morning, or how was your day? So she actually did spell everything out. Like she was very clear.
You're right.
I feel like I was never that clear. Like I got to be that clear later when I realized you know, he can't read my mind and I can't beat around the bush and drop hints. I have to be very direct.
I'm naive clear in certain areas of my life. I will very much admit that.
I do but have I'm a to spell out things. You are. Look at you. Oh, look at my bag. You so cute or whatever. So yes, I wanted to touch on that because it, you know, just to connect the things.
Thank God I'm married.
Yeah, but I mean, just on a lower level of that, not even getting that deep, even with being married, like you just said, you know, you've been very naive or just not picked up on certain hints, or I would think I was clear about it, but you heard something totally different than what I was trying to convey. So in that same vein, we still have to communicate clearly, be concise, be assertive and courteous.
Be assertive. Be assertive. I don't know. Spell it.
It's actually be aggressive, but it's okay.
I know. I just swapped it out.
Oh, I don't know if they have the same number of letters, do they? No, I don't think. Or maybe just the sound of, I don't know. We're not going to get that deep into it. You figure it out. But today, this is a fun topic for me. Because I've been wanting to talk about it for a while and now I feel like I can.
Oh shit. Let me sit up for this. I don't know.
It's not that serious. It's not that serious. Just relax. So I don't know if you guys saw, but Cardi B replied. I don't even know where the question came from on which to get first, a BBL or you saw a BBL or getting your teeth fixed. And Cardi B's response was kind of I don't know. In a way, I feel like, okay, I get it but I don't necessarily agree. She was like a BBL first because niggas will fuck with a woman with a bad body and messed up teeth before, you know, for her body, not because she has a great smile or whatever. And I don't know how I feel about those words.
Listen, Cardi B is the voice of the street. She's a beautiful woman.
Is that true?
She's a beautiful woman with nigga tendencies. She speaks nigga fluently.
Yeah.
In 5 different dialects, just like I do. She's right. Niggas will fuck with a chick who does not look the best or may not have the best smile, but the body is crazy.
Okay.
Because we're visual creatures. We're thinking about what it's going to look like, what it's going to feel like when I'm smashing it from the back, you know what I'm saying, hitting it from the side. I don't give a fuck when she's smiling while we fucking. Like, I don't care about that. I don't.
And my thing was, it was like, well, which will, like, I don't care about, cosmetic surgery. Do you? It's your body, your choice. But my thing is like, I just feel like having nice teeth would have been more important to me.
Right.
Over being concerned about whether or not my body is appealing to someone else.
I definitely think it's subjective. Like you have a beautiful smile. You always show your teeth. You smile in your pictures and stuff like that. Some people don't really trip off of that. Like you could tell. You could tell, like, what people prioritize body over smile or things of that nature. But,
I mean, I get it because I'm about to put y'all in my business like that's something new. But a few months ago, I got a breast lift, and it was and I'm sure there were other things I could have addressed or done before doing that, but it was something I had been wanting to do forever. Like a super, super, super long time.
She's been talking about her boobs since after the milk left.
I have wanted to do it. So it's been 16 years. Like, I've been wanting to do it for a very, very long time. And I finally got to the place where I was like, I want to get this done ASAP. Like, I'm just tired of feeling this way about myself. And so I totally get that. But that was for me. I wasn't thinking about, you because
I throw them things right in my mouth.
you were 100% okay.
It was put some titties together and I just it was a titty sandwich.
It was solely for me. Make a titty sandwich.
Smush them together, titty ball.
Yeah, and I wasn't into though I did consider implants. I realized, like, I'm perfectly fine having small breasts. I've always had it.
Marie Million said, show her. She'll post some bikini pictures after vacation.
Yeah. I've always had a small breast. Like, I'm not concerned with that at all. That's still Marie,
but
that's
that
funny.
Ass, though.
That I'm 100% okay with that. And I feel like if I went bigger, then I wouldn't have the freedom I wouldn't feel comfortable going without a bra as much as I plan to and do now. So that decision, oh my God. What?
Alicia said, show us. I'm not LOL. Before and after.
Yo, let me tell y'all how I sent all my friends my before pictures. I haven't sent after pictures yet, but I sent everybody. I was like, this is the last day these titties will look like this. And I was like, here you go. Anybody I talked to since that was like, oh, no, I don't think you sent them before. Oh, bitch, here you go. Shit.
Yep.
These are old news now. Take a look. But what did I tell you what Val said about my before picture? I sent my mom and my sister my before and after pictures, and my mom looked at the before and she was like, "Oh, Farron, don't share this with nobody else. This is sad." Val.
She already said that because Val got the titties on.
But hers were mine just like 42 times bigger. So it's like, where you get off? But so yeah, that happened. So
I'm just glad you kept your sensation in the titties.
Yeah,
I love sucking
that
titties.
was
and
I have incredibly sensitive nipples.
Lips.
almost orgasmically sensitive nipples, and so I was very concerned about losing the sensation. But I did not at all. So
doctor did a good job. Kept the sensation.
Great.
We got a nice little landing pad for my tongue, aka the areolas is on point. You know what I'm saying?
They look really good. I'm very excited about how I'm healing up and everything. So yes, like I said, I'm sure, but like I did that for me. And so I wanted to see and just further, get into the reasons why or the reasons you should not do it. More importantly, like you have your reasons for doing it, whatever they are, but let's weed out the ones that should not be on your list of reasons why.
The whole reason I'm getting the dick extension is just
how much extension we getting?
Like 6 inches.
I reject that. I reject that wholeheartedly. I reject the shit out of that.
It's just so I can wear great sweats. You
do wear great sweats. What are you talking about? I point out the fact that I could see your penis imprint before you walk out the house. You know what you're doing already.
You do too.
What you talking about?
The leggings and all of that. You know exactly what you're doing. That ass be out there tooted up. And you got that little moose knuckle. That motherfucker be pop.
Moose knuckle. Women don't have moose knuckles. That's the male version of a camel toe.
No, I get it. Camel toe is this, like just two.
And you saying mine is?
You got that motherfucker. You got that motherfucking badminton racket.
Oh my God, I hate you. The way I hate you. Oh my God. Anyway. What does a badminton racket even look like? I have so much questions.
It's smaller than a tennis racket. It's just like.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but it's a nice size.
And that's how mine look?
This is a nice size.
Oh my God, disturbing.
Don't be disturbed. I like what I like.
So these are a few reasons. And kind of what I touched on already, the doing it for another person. I have read so many like horror stories just in my research on whether or not like, is this something I really want? What are my reasons? Like I was very, very self-conscious on, if you guys remember earlier episodes, Tahir has talked at least twice about how when I would be naked, I would cover my breasts.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, why do you do that? And I'm like, I'm self-conscious about how they look. Like I'm aware of how they look. And, so it was very.
She would be riding.
And I would cover my
dude,
breast.
I'm like, man, you don't free the nip. The motherfuckers do what they doing, man.
Yes, like so it was solely, because I knew how they looked in the mirror to me and I knew how I felt about them. So it's like I don't like what I feel like I'm putting out there. So to please another person, just like if you are not happy with how you look and it's bothering you, then go forth and get it stitched, tucked, tightened, lifted, taken off, do all the things that make your heart happy. Like just do it. But if you're doing it for someone else, and I had to realize like I was not doing this for him. I was not doing this for no partner ever made me feel bad about them. It was all me. It was 100% all me. So that's so doing it for someone else is a bad reason to do it. What?
Excuse me. Chris, aka Mr. Talent, asks, does Farron getting surgery make me want to do the same thing for my areas? I feel like men can get away with a lot more. You know what I'm saying? Like when it's in relationships and, men can get away with not having the best body and still have a beautiful wife because women genuinely cherish the love and affection in a relationship, whereas men are more visual creatures. Women may want to do things for themselves, but typically they will accept a man with a belly or who doesn't have a six-pack or whatever the fuck, right? So just like Farron, I do want to lose the weight, but I right now I want to try to do it the what's it? Not original way, just the
the
regular way. Just losing weight.
You want to eat properly. You want to make more of a lifestyle transition because you know that you're capable of doing it.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's not like you can't.
Yeah,
it's just the buckling down and actually doing
that's really what it is. Yeah. And I really feel like if I do it that way, I don't know why it's so spotty right now. Sorry guys, I don't know what's going on with the internet, but I feel like if I'm able to do it that way, one, it to be more rewarding. Two, that discipline that I instill within myself to do it that way will also bleed over to other areas of my life, and I'll be more disciplined with my work ethic, more disciplined with being a father and a husband and things of that nature. So it's always been my plan to lose more weight, but this year, 2022, really buckling down, and because I said a couple of episodes ago that I have a certain look that I want for my new brand, and to get that, I have to have that discipline in a lot of areas of my life. So no and yes to your question. I'm not going to do it with surgery, but I do want to lose more weight.
Oh yeah.
I want us to be balanced. I want people to be like, damn, he got a bad wife, and I want people to be like, damn, she got a fine husband. I want it to be, like
they do that already, but
you know what I'm saying? Natural. Cat James, that is. I want to do it the natural way. Thank you. That word was escaping.
Right. We was both like.
I was looking forward in my brain, and natural was hiding behind five.
Normal's not right.
Yeah, original's not right.
Original's not right. Okay. Another reason to not do it is and this hurts my heart, to look like a celebrity. Like. I guess people really walk into, a plastic surgeon's office, their consultations with like photos of celebrities. Like, I want to look like this. And for starters, that if a surgeon promises you that, it's like, no, you're going to look like you, just with slightly different features or enhanced features. Like I can't give you someone else's face or nose or whatever. Like I can try, but like the guarantees ain't there. Just like I wasn't guaranteed my amazing nipple sensation. But yeah, to look like a celebrity, like just be cognizant of your reasons. Because if you're doing it because you see somebody else's goals, then I say download Talkspace or BetterHelp first before.
Another thing to remember is that, like, especially when it comes to actors and things of that nature, like when they get in shape, like if they book a role, like for any of the Marvel movies, they get paid one for that role. Then also they have like a stipend or an allowance for a personal trainer and a cook and all of that type of stuff. It's way easier for them to get into shape and look amazing than it is for the typical average Joe. Like they don't have to worry about balancing work life and gym life. All they have to do is get ready for that role. So they work out with their trainer 3 to 5 days a week. They have a personal chef to make sure that they're eating the right amount of calories and getting the right amount of carbs and vegetables and all of that type of stuff. It's not the same scale. So we can't hold ourselves to these unrealistic expectations and trying to look like these celebrities, because we're not on the same playing field as them. Like even us, we work a lot. Farron still has a regular 9 to 5. So the fact that we're getting up at 6 o'clock to work out with our trainer at 7, like we have to do that if we want to be in the place where we've made the decision we want to go to. Like it's not comparing ourselves to anyone else, and it's really about finding that balance. Like it always comes back to that balance. Like you it's just not the same playing field, man. You got to be realistic about yourself with those type of goals, because you mess around and kill yourself trying to do what somebody else doing. Stay in your lane, and find the right reasons that you want to do something.
Yeah, absolutely. And I like this here, so I'm gonna read it. It says plastic surgery is designed to enhance your features, not to make you look like someone else. And the next reason why you shouldn't use, the you're wanting to look like a celebrity is that it's just not possible. It says next reason is more straightforward. It's not possible. While specific characteristics of a celebrity can be used as a guide, you will not leave the office with an appearance identical to your idol.
Mm-hmm.
So you'll look like you, just with slightly different features. So and sometimes people get things changed and they like don't look at all like themselves
Mm-hmm.
or a human found in nature.
Mm-hmm.
And you just be careful. Like love you. For
Yeah.
real.
You see it a lot, even with celebrities. Like
Mhm.
when Lil Kim resurfaced, I did not recognize her at first, and I always thought Lil Kim was already beautiful. But
Yeah,
I'm
when I
sure she
see
had
old pictures of her, I was like, she was so fucking pretty.
right, and I'm sure she
so
had her
pretty.
reasons for doing it, whatever it may be.
Yeah.
But I thought she was already beautiful. But again, that you gotta make that decision for yourself.
Yeah.
And be comfortable with that.
Yes.
So.
Yes. And or kind of what we just touched on with Chris's question to you was doing these things to lose weight. So like the liposuction, the tummy tuck surgery, is as the weight loss instead of a lifestyle change. It's just using, for one, if you don't not already like working out and doing the things, then thinking that you're gonna jump right into it after you heal up is probably kind of far-fetched. Like let's be honest. If you weren't doing it before, to kickstart it and get in some great shape and bouncing, shoot, I know for me trying to get back in the gym after surgery and stuff was kind of hard because I tried starting beforehand and then I think I got sick or something and I stopped. Some reason I stopped. I probably didn't even have a reason, but I stopped going to the gym. And then the surgery happened. It's like, shit, I should have kept going to the gym because jumping back in afterwards with not, still being so stiff and still being sore and being worried about what I can and can't do. And
you can't jump right back in. A lot of times with that surgery, you have to give yourself a couple weeks before you do any type of vigorous movements and things like that. Like you had to.
It wasn't it was like a month and a half later that I was able to get back in the gym, but it was still certain things that I couldn't do because I had, lost some range of motion. Working out helped me get it back. But yeah, so all of that. So just be kind to yourself. Give yourself some grace with that, and don't be trying to look like other people. Don't do it for somebody else. And it's definitely not an answer to losing weight, because if you have that surgery to take off the fat and you still eating and doing the same bullshit, then it's just gonna come back because that's your genetic makeup.
I've seen a couple people who got tummy tucks and lap band and those type of things and lost the weight immediately, but didn't change their eating habits. And it came right back. Or they're still struggling with it, and they fluctuate all the time. It is not a quick fix. You still have to, adhere to a certain diet. You still have to adhere to working out because it's not going to do it on its own. Like there's nothing in life that is autopilot. Nothing. Like even Teslas, they're autopilot, but you still have to set that first. Like there's nothing that is just a quick fix forever. You still have to put in work in certain areas, in some areas more than others, if you want to get the results that you really want.
Yes. So, but if this is on your list of things to do or you're considering it and everything, let's talk about the healthy reasons to do it. We got the bad. Let's go with the good now. To improve your confidence. Which, like I said, was my reason for having the breast lift. Yeah, just to make you. Oh my God! I think my favorite scene. I mean, this brings to memory my favorite scene in one of my favorite scenes in Burn After Reading. Y'all, yeah, it's an old movie, but if you have not seen it, please watch it. It's Brad Pitt, George Clooney, John Malkovich, Tilda Swinton. It's a good movie, and it's stupid. But it's this woman that's a personal trainer, and I can't remember her name, but she's in the 3 Billboards outside
Ebbing, Missouri.
Yeah, she's in that. She's the mom in that, the main character in that. But
great movie, by the way.
Yeah, I haven't seen that. Oh my God, so good.
Watch that.
I know, right? But she's a personal trainer in Burn After Reading. And she really wants to get like all this stuff done to her face and her body. And so she's like on the phone with her insurance company trying to talk them into paying for it, and they're like, well, it's an elective surgery. And she's like, it's not elective. I need this for my job. I'm a personal trainer. I can't be in people's faces looking like this. And and she's like giving all these reasons why. And it just all circled back to she wasn't confident in how she looked, and she was like, in my line of work, like she felt like she couldn't be a personal trainer and look the way that she looked. So she was trying to get it done. And like, it really, really bothered her. Like it's a funny scene, but you could just tell like she's going to figure out how to get this shit done. Like it's super serious to her. So for no other reason than to improve your confidence, that's a healthy reason to whatever it is to undergo plastic surgery or consider plastic surgery. Another one I saw somebody put in the chat, they got a breast reduction 2 years ago because they were in pain. So yes, to improve physical discomfort. I remember when my grandmother was younger, we kept trying to talk her into getting a breast reduction.
Woo, Gigi got them.
But she didn't want to undergo surgery, and now like they're way too heavy for her. She's like super frail now, and it's like, I wish we could somebody invent something that's even more supportive than a bra, like a walker for her titties
or a titty shrink ray gun.
I feel like she need, like when she's moving around, she needs something else to rest her breast on, and that'll roll across the floor with her on her walker.
Need a T-stand. So it's like this, and then it comes right here, but then it goes around the waist.
Oh,
so okay. that relieves Yep.
See, he be thinking.
Titty T-stand.
Titty T-stand.
Coming soon.
We gonna start a Kickstarter for it. I'm gonna draw up a prototype.
Actually, instead of the T, it kind of just cuts
like a U.
Yeah, like what two U's, like the W, and so it kind of lifts them, supports them, and then the weight.
It's kind of like that thing that they use to like get clothes that's too high, but it's
but it's two of those,
and it's on wheels.
Well, no, I was just gonna have like this part right here come down, and then this padded.
But that's still extra weight on her. I want something to.
But it's gonna be on the waist, so it's not really going to. Trust me.
No, that sounds like that's gonna work like a bra. See, men trying to figure out stuff for women.
I'm working with a woman though,
and I'm trying to tell you that don't sound like that's gonna work as a woman.
Okay, all right. I'll draw it up after we finish.
We gonna I'm gonna draw mine, and we gonna see who's better.
We're gonna be able to see what the fuck you draw because I've seen.
Babe, I can get this. This is simple enough. I can do this. Rude.
See what I'm talking about with the underneath the clothes. What you talking about gotta be. It's a whole. It's like a bra. It's like a.
She never even leaves home. I'm talking about her at home still having to tote these titties around. So maybe we need a walker. I said it, a walker for her titties. Like I wanted her to be able to move without having to worry about the weight.
All right.
With the
yeah.
You see my little shimmy?
I did. I remember one time, Farron, we were over there before Farron moved out here. And she like, Farron, come in here and help me with my bra. It must have been 32 clamps on that motherfucker. Ain't no way you one handed.
I've been helping that woman get into her bra since I was like 6. I'm like, my little hands aren't strong enough. I need some reinforcements. I need some support. That's not what I was doing.
Mm-hmm. And then it was a secondary class. Secondary, so you had to do it all over again.
It was like, help. And I'm like, lady, these little hands ain't strong enough to pull all this bra. Whew, across your hearts, Lord Jesus.
Bow and arrow.
What?
I was watching Hawkeye. I don't know why.
Why did that make you think of Hawkeye?
Because you like pulling the bow, like
oh my God, you're ridiculous. And this last one, which I think is kind of redundant. And I'm looking at Dr. Mark Chen's markchanmd.com on just the healthy and not so healthy reasons on getting. So if you want to just do some research, y'all, like just make sure you're sure about what you're doing. Because I worked with a lady who, like, my ex-husband wanted me to get breast implants, and so now I have these big boobs. They're not together anymore. I want to get rid of them. It's like, so when, I think like every 8 to 10 years you have to go back and get them replaced or checked or whatever. Like, you're gonna be undergoing surgery every 8 to 10 years after breast implants. And so
implants.
Yeah.
Which is another
reason. And that's another reason why I was like, I don't want to ever go through this again. This was my first surgery ever. First time being stitched up. Like, this was, I had the hardest time with this because I've always been terrified of being cut open and being stitched. Like, it's always weirded me out. And so having to look at myself and go through that, like she
would not let me look at
that
her,
was
guys.
Incredibly hard. My baby used to come help me take showers, help me change my bandages, and she was so sweet. She's like, you're really overcoming some fears. Like, this is great. I'm so proud of you. Like, like she was so beautiful and so helpful during those stages, because I was struggling, like, it was so bad.
She literally would get dressed when I'm out the room. She wouldn't do anything in front of me.
Yes, because once again, it's like, I don't like the way it looked. So, and I didn't even want my baby to see it, but I knew I needed help. And so I was like, come on, little baby, come help me do this and all the things. And so yeah, she was there for me. I traumatized my daughter, y'all. But anyway, this last one is like, to improve nasal deformities. You breathe like a pug, then get it fixed, even if it has nothing to do with how you look, or you're not even necessarily uncomfortable, but if we can hear you through 4 closed doors just breathing, then that's of course a healthy reason to do it. But anyway, yeah, what?
Nothing.
Stop looking at stuff. But anyway, so yeah, what's some stuff? Who has had it other than, I know one person, and if you're in the More Mob, then you're already here, and I see you. Oh my God, we have friends who are pregnant with twins, and they just revealed the genders.
Oh, they did?
Yes. I didn't even mean to look at the message. I was trying to get back to the YouTube, but they're having a boy and a girl.
Oh. So happy for them.
Yes.
Y'all know I don't like kids at all, but I'm very happy for them.
Very
They have been trying for a while, and they finally got that baby girl.
And she's so fucking gorgeous.
Stupidly cute.
Oh my God.
And they sent out Christmas pictures, and then toward the end of the slideshow, she's holding her belly, and then they said
2 + 3 equals 5, and I was like, that math don't work. Wait, it's twins. Oh, it was so cute. But she just, oh my God. Yes, Frances McCormick. Thank you, Tanya R. That's who's in Burn After Reading and the 3 billboards outside Ebbing, Missouri. I love her. But yes, so I know I saw someone in the chat got a breast reduction. Yes, because the pain. You ain't got to live your life like that. And thank you, Tanya R. Congrats, man. Yes, congrats on these new titties. Every when I just showed Ayo when she was here the other day because I had just gotten out the shower before she got here or whenever, and she was like, "Bitch, are you wearing a bra?" And I was like, "No."
Women can do that. Women be like, "Girl, look at my new titties."
And so she was like, she followed me. She was like, "Come to the bathroom. Let me see right now." And I was like, "Tee." And I showed her. I was like, "They up there where God intended them to be." So
I wish I would, or one of my homies would try
excited.
to show me they new dick extension or anything. Like
whatever.
My nigga, I don't.
I'll be like, "Babe, can I look? Like, I want to see where the stitch lines are. I want to know, like,
I was just kidding about the dick extension. Is that a real thing?
I'm pretty sure it is. I mean, come on now, men pretty much control everything. They have figured out a way to make dicks bigger. Surgically. Like, I'm sure they have.
I'm good.
They figured out a way for men to have pecs, like to get the implants in the pecs. So I'm sure they figured it out. But anyway, y'all, we are just like moving is so much. Just love is so ready for this year, and I'm very happy to finally share this story because I've been sitting on it for a while. I did it in October. So I'm very excited to be sharing it. I told him that I wanted to talk about it eventually. And so, I knew my reasons, and I knew that I was very clear and with myself and my expectations. Like, even my surgeon asked me, like, were you surprised about the size afterwards? And I was like, no. Like, I knew full on. I had done enough research. I had watched the procedure on YouTube. Like, I had asked all the questions. Like, I went in very well informed and very sure of what I wanted done to my body. So just be sure about it, because like this surge of BBLs and I guess people are having ribs removed for smaller waists, like that doesn't seem to be going anywhere anytime soon. And so instead of getting caught up in the hype, just be true to you and sure about what you want to do. Is very important, because yes. So that's it. That's it. We got the good and the bad of the reasons, but go forth. I'm not shaming anybody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Make sure it's what you want.
And also, teeth ain't on here, but also like I've seen some people, and I'm like, it's okay for you to get your teeth worked on. It's okay
you
to
get your teeth worked on and your gums. My dentist asked me if I wanted a gum reduction, and I thought she was being funny at first, but that's a real thing. It's
a real thing. I told you I saw it on that Dr. Oz, I think, before.
Yeah, because your teeth go way up, so they'll shave off some of your gums to give you more clearance on the teeth, more exposure to the teeth. You take bigger bites. You know what I'm saying? I have to take bites out of bite-sized Snickers because my teeth really just can't handle it.
Just shut up.
I take bites out of Skittles.
Shut up. I hate you. Yeah, the kid has, which is funny, the kid has your gums. She's like, yeah, I'm like, Daddy, I got like more gums than teeth. And so, yeah.
Hold on, Kalisa said she had her gums reducted.
Really?
It just sounds so painful. I was just like,
no, they did it live. Like, they numbed the girl's gums, and then they used like this little laser thing and kind of like burned off in like just a little bit at a time. And it was kind of, is that what happened to you?
She said just on her 2 front teeth, she only had to go. She'll send a pic. I am terrified of that. And I feel like I've gone this long in life.
Yeah.
With my teeth looking like this. It's like to get it done now. You know. But I thought about veneers. I have nice teeth. Mm-hmm. It's just I have to get so much more work done. The plan that my dentist set out for me it's gonna be expensive. But they'll be mine. I think even with veneers, you have to get them.
Yeah, your teeth are like filed down and something like a cap, basically, a tooth cap. Yeah. is put in its place.
And I've heard some people talk who have veneers. You lose the power of your bite.
Really?
Yeah, like this. What's his name? Corporate. He makes videos on Instagram and Facebook. He's from Chicago, and he got his teeth done. And he was saying like his bite isn't as strong. Certain things he can't eat, like biting into an apple or something like that was a little difficult. And it's just it's certain things that with anything you got to give up a couple things. It's always a give and a take, a little ebb and a little flow with everything. So I was like, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know. And then like a lot of people get the bigger ones when you go out of the country because you can save a couple $1,000s by going out of the country and getting them.
And then getting them filed down when they get back or what? Because I've heard of people. Yeah. I've heard that. They're really big when you first get them, but you have to heal. So you're just walking around with really big teeth, and then once you heal, then they can file them down and like to fit your mouth better. But that's neither here nor there. Just be happy with you.
Felicia said it's not super painful. It feels like a mouth sore.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's easy. But still, yeah.
I don't know. I'm so scaly. I don't know if I want to do that.
No.
My gums are so pretty and pink.
Right. I'm like, my
gums are like pretty.
I feel like you wouldn't even look like yourself if you did it.
Yeah.
But anyway, so y'all, let me know what, if any, for those out there who are like considering plastic surgery or even orthodontic surgery, if that's the word, right? Orthodontic surgery. Let us know what you're planning on doing and your reasons for doing it. Because sometimes, hell, that comedian you told me about who went and got a tummy tuck and something in a BBL because somebody told her she was shaped like a White Castle box. Mm-hmm. Like, she didn't like the way she was shaped, but she was living her life. But then somebody put it on blast, like, and kind of embarrassed her. So she was like, "Oh, fuck this," and she went and fixed it. And
she living her best life now.
she's very, very happy about it now. Mm-hmm. So what's your reasons? I want to know. I want to know things. Let me get into your business.
White Castle box.
That was hilarious. That was hilarious. Yeah. But what's so crazy though? I didn't even know about that until you told me. When she showed me her before pictures, I was like, bitch, you was out here shaped like a refrigerator. Mm-hmm. Like I was legit shocked because all I've known is how she looks now. Mm-hmm. So I had no idea. But yeah. So more power to her.
Okay.
Yes. But anyway, so let me know. And don't forget, the merch store for More to the Story is open.
Yeah.
lovemtts.com. So shop up, enjoy. More mob discount. This is like 3 weeks into the month. So you'll have it by the time this airs. Yeah. So yes, and thanks for joining us for another episode of More to the Story.
Come to hear more.
I'm Paramore.
We'll see you next time, guys.
Bye.
Bye.